Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Danny for Cupcakes Gourmet, and today I'm gonna show you how to make lace with a silicone mold. Before we start the video, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet and press the bell button so you can get all the notifications on new videos. And please help me share with your friends, share with your family, and then as soon as we get a 40,000 subscribers, I will show you guys the step-by-step of this mini ballerina that is super cute. So we are going to start this video with the silicone mold. Whatever you think you have, those little tiny ones, then you cannot really put clay, and the air dry clay, the lightweight one. And then we're gonna get the hardest, like if you get normal clay on this mold, it's not gonna work. So we're gonna start with the air like clay, and we're gonna go over spreading around all the way into your design, really pushing it down to fill every single little hole or that mold. Those molds are very kind of difficult to use it with normal clay or polymer clay or cold porcelain, but with this air dry clay I found this really little trick that works like a charm. So we're gonna go over the whole thing, is pushing it in. Don't worry about thickness or anything, just worry about covering the whole design and then putting inside just like that. No reason or rhyme, just pushing it down. And then is the secret. We're gonna get a little bit of water and we're gonna spread all over on the top. Mess it up, it really making a mess. You're putting water on the top of your clay, and now gently with a spatula, we're gonna start cleaning up the excess. Go very slow and need to be very wet. So your clay is gonna be so like a little bit over wet, then it's gonna clean inside the mold. And that's what we're gonna do, is slow and patient, and we're gonna push all the excess of the clay off, very gentle. So you see that it's very like watery, you can see the shine of the water in the video. And the same thing we're gonna do to the other side. You see that this design is a little bit more full of details. There's a little bit more holes. The lace is a little bit more, intricate and tiny. So we're gonna need to work it out a little bit more slow than some easier designs. I will go pushing the excess down. If you want to start and you stop in the middle, you can stop. It's just it's not gonna be a problem if you get too much clay on your spatula. You need to stop to getting more. It's okay. Just keep your clay all together because it's gonna dry again, and you're gonna reuse it. You don't need to throw it in the trash. Just keep going slow and steady. And if you feel that it starts coming up again, getting out of the design, just go over the water again. Just use your fingers to go on the top of everything and smooth it out and see if every single hole is wet and there's clay. And that's the trick. The water is the trick to make this clay work pretty good on the details of the lace. So you see that I'm already getting some excess off, being sure that everything is inside and sticky and wet. Kind of sounds like very dirty now, but the water is pretty much the trick on this. And then we're gonna go again with the spatula, and you see that this time is pretty much coming super clean. This is gonna just leave the clay where your design is, and you can make this little tiny intricate details for any cake topper, any candle, any decoration, anything that you're making in clay. How beautiful will be to use this lace in princess dress. I was going to make a little fairy couple videos now that's already make it for you guys, but it is not on channel, but it's coming up with that lace and looks super cute, super cool. And remember, then this clay is super light, so it feels like paper when it's done. So you see that I'm going over and over until everything is clean. And if you still see anything, just go over, put a little bit more water if it dries, because if you pull that when it's dry, it comes off. So always press it down and pull and put a little bit of water. See, I'm gonna go over on my fingers to be sure that all the design is there, because when I started the spatula, it was coming out again because it was dry. So always go back. And if you do this, you don't even need the spatula anymore, because the clay is just inside the design, inside your mold. I would try to find some places for you guys to find these molds, and I also have the link down below where I get the clay. I know that somebody asked me for the big bag, not just the little ones, and I finally found Amazon, and I will put the link down below. And if I forget, please just leave me a comment to remind me, and I will put it, guys, down below so you can get the big bag, because it's cheaper this way. And I'm gonna go over one more time now that it's wet, very gentle, way less pressure, just to get every single little detail, because you cannot have not even a little bit of the clay on top of it, or you're not gonna have a hole. So you see then there, I could see it's still the little bit of the clay on the top of the mold. So I put a little bit more water and I go over the spatula again, and now you just see the white and the pink of the mold. And I'm gonna show you those little flowers. This mold I actually got to make flowers for Moana at the time of the movie, but I really never could use it, because if you put a clay like this, I'm doing it, and then cut it off, it doesn't look good. It doesn't make the flower, and I felt like this mold was just a waste of my money once at a time, because it would never help me. And then I was like, wait a minute, if I get this, it's so fluffy, this clay is so fluffy and so light, if you get them wet and try to rub it off, and it worked. And when it's dry, guys, if you see that in your hand, feels like paper, feels like a phone. It's super cool. It looks really pretty. And so we're gonna do that again. I put all the clay. I'm not gonna do all the flowers just for the sake of time, for you guys to don't need to be watching forever. And I'm gonna go with my spatula after the water, and I'm gonna get all the excess off. You see then those flowers, of course, they are a little bit less intricate than the lace, but I wanted to show that it's not just the lace that works. This works too. I made a little hand for Halloween, then I bought it because I wanted to make some decorations, but I couldn't use it because I would put the clay there, it will not go in, or it will not come off, it will not work well. But this way it works pretty good, and it works like a charm in any silicone mold then you can and you want. And it's super easy because this clay is super soft. So you see that I'm going over for the first time and getting the excess off, and my clay is getting super sticky because it's wet. But just play around, let it dry a little bit. Not let it dry, like let the air make the water evaporate just a tiny bit, and then wrap it up on your ceramic wrap or whatever airtight container for your clay, because as we know, this clay is the air dry clay, so as soon as it has the contact with the air, it starts drying. So we need to keep it tight in something, or in a Tupperware or anything. I put it then in ceramic wrap, very tight in the ball, and then I just put it inside a Tupperware. So if you guys want to see how I keep my clay to don't get dry, I can show you in the next video when I'm making, just to show how I roll it over. And again, you can see that I'm going over and getting the excess until I start seeing the pink and not like white on top of my silicone mold. And you can find this molds in a super intricate, like side of the cake kind of thing. You can make this any mold you have, then you never could work with the clay. With this lightweight air dry clay and water, it's gonna work. Trust me, you're gonna come back here on this video and say, yes, it really did work, and I'm happy. And I hope it really does help you guys. I will put the 2 winners for our giveaway on my Instagram tonight, and then I'm gonna ask if you were one of the winners, please to contact me, because I need your address to send you little gifts. And I hope you guys have fun with this little giveaway on February, and I hope we can do that sometime again in the near future. As you can see, I'm going with my hand and water all over, because those flowers, they need to be, you know, flat on the mold, and this white thing needs to come off. As you can see, that is super wet. I'm not just put a little bit of water, it's like wet. And now we get the excess off, and I do want to put all this water back to my clay, the one that I'm going to put it away. And I let it dry overnight. I didn't want to touch it. I want to let it dry completely before. And look how easy it comes off, and look how pretty it looks. It feels and looks like a little tiny lace. And it's soft, and you can fold it, you can glue it, you can do whatever you want with that. Comes off pretty easy, and you can see all the details of the lace. Every single piece of the detail is there. The flowers as well, they take longer to dry. The flowers were a little bit wet because they have less holes than the lace has. The lace there's so many details, then it dries faster. So when I was trying to get the flowers out, they could be there for a little bit longer, and I left overnight. So see, this one then is a little bit more full of little holes and details, comes off easier than the other ones. So if you start peeling off your mold and it doesn't come off, just leave it there. Don't pull it out, just leave it there, let it dry a little bit more, and it's gonna come off really easy. So if it's coming easy, you can just go, you know, peel off, and it's not gonna break. Just, of course, be gentle. You know, you're not gonna just grab it and pull. But it looks pretty cool. You can use any color. You can make white, you can make a fake cake. And I hope this video really helps you guys, because it took me a long time to know how to use those molds, because for me it was a waste of time. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and help us to get to 40,000 subscribers to make the mini bailarina together. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.